Hi everyone, so I'm back and this is week 44 of my project life. So I'm trying my hardest to get up to scratch with my project life because I'm 4 weeks behind due to obviously taking the whole month off. But it shouldn't take me too long to get caught up. But obviously I've got other projects that I want to do as well. So I'm just trying to get ahead with my Romania album. It's done, it's on my YouTube channel, but I do want to finish off my journaling and I want to do the title, the front cover for it before I move on to Luxembourg. So yeah, I'm trying to get that sorted so then I can obviously get all my stuff out to do my Luxembourg album, so I can try and move on with my scrapbook albums, because I'm very, very behind on my travel scrapbook albums, as I've said before. But having spent nearly a month in Japan, I already knew I was going to take loads of photos, and I think my Japan series might be about 5 albums, which is a lot. I did take 2,600 photos in the 3.5 weeks that we were there, and I do need to narrow them down. A lot of them are duplicates, and a lot of them, I can choose the best of the photos, so there won't be 2,600 photos, but I imagine there might be about 2,000. So that will be a big series, but I have a lot of other albums to get through before I get there. So I'm really trying to get myself caught up a little bit. But in case you didn't know, obviously I've mentioned before, we are trying to move house, so that's going to cause a bit of upheaval when we do eventually find somewhere and get sorted. But I will try my hardest to still carry on doing as much scrapbooking as I can. So this is week 44. This is the week we went to Japan. So this was the 27th of October to the 2nd of November. We went on the 1st of November. We flew on the 1st of November, but we travelled down to Heathrow on Halloween on the 31st. So the first part of the week is pretty much just at home, getting self organised, all that sort of jazz. And then the second part is us sort of travelling. So it's all very exciting, but obviously I still wanted to use a Halloween collection because it is Halloween week. I just, as much as I really wanted to use like a honeymoon love sort of theme for this week, I just thought it's Halloween, and we actually were only travelling for, the Friday, Saturday, so most of the week was taken up with other bits. So I wanted to use a Halloween one, and this is the Simple Stories. I have absolutely no idea what collection this is. I bought these papers because I loved them, the cut parts, but that was it. It's a very old collection, probably 2018, 2019, and I just loved the papers. When I first discovered cut parts, I found these and I loved them, and I've used them before. I've used them in my other Octobers in my project life, but I just had these cards left, and I'm trying my hardest to use them all up because I would have just been left with like 2 or 3 cards. So I do cut out a few of the other bits and pieces on the cards to use them as embellishments, because obviously I don't have any embellishments for this week. So yeah, I think it turned out really nicely, and it's nice to use up a whole collection. It's nice to not have to put anything back in my stash. So yeah, it's always satisfying. And it worked really nicely. These cut parts worked just perfectly. So I've obviously got like a title card 4x4, and then the house one, because we were at home a lot in the first part of the week. There's a cat one, and I've got some pictures of the cats. And then obviously it was Halloween, so it's got the 31st card down the bottom as well. So it works really nicely. And then you'll see in the second part it worked even nicer for my like honeymoon bits and pieces. It just, there's just the sentiments and the way that it was worded and stuff, it just suits it really nicely. So yeah, I really like how this week comes out. So I said it was a really sort of just at home cozy sort of times. And the first photo at the top, we actually went out for a Sunday dinner, just me and Joe. We went just on the Sunday obviously, and we just fancied going out, and we had a really nice meal. There is no place to journal at all, so I do stamp some of my little label stamps so I can write a little bit about what we did. And then the 3 photos in the middle, I made us some hot chocolates, and I had these really cute ghost marshmallows that I thought were nice. So we sat down and watched the 3rd Harry Potter, I think it was. We try and watch all of them. We're very behind now. We need to watch the 4th. Yeah, we were watching the 3rd one, and I thought it was quite cute to have these little ghost marshmallows. We put the fire on. We haven't had the fire on yet this year because obviously it hasn't been cold enough. But we put the fire on, and Charlie absolutely loves the fire. So we put his bed near the fire so that he could sit and, you know, appreciate that. And then I did actually get a cute little pumpkin gingerbread cake that was adorable, but obviously Charlie wanted it, so it's just a picture of me trying to take a picture of it, but obviously Charlie was well aware that I had something in my hand, so I thought that was quite cute with him in the background. And then the last photo is going to go down the bottom is just a picture of the two cats. They were just being cute. They were just sat next to each other, both looking up at me, and I managed to get a photo. So yeah, they're just being really clingy recently because obviously the weather's changed. They're not outside as much, so they're all inside with us. But yeah, it's really nice to, and obviously coming back to them after Japan was amazing. They're just, yeah, you just don't realise how much you miss them until you get back to them. So yeah, I just thought it was a really nice photo. But yeah, so it was nice to use the 4x4s. I've got a few more 4x4 pockets that I've ordered. So I can actually use my 4x4 cut aparts, because I do find that I don't use them as much because the pockets that I used to buy didn't ever have any 4x4s in them. So I've tried to, you know, include some more 4x4s, and I really like them. I love 4x4s, and I really like the layouts because I feel like the photos aren't too big. You know, the 6x4s obviously can be a bit overwhelming, and some of these photos don't sort of warrant a full 6x4, but a 4x4, it makes it look quite I don't know, it just makes they just fill the page nicely. So yeah, I do like using 4x4s. So I've had to sort of time my layouts, not time them, sort of organise them a bit better, because there's certain collections I want to use, but obviously they only have certain cut apart sizes. So I wanted to use this collection for this week, so that's why I used the 4x4s last week, so I could use this cut apart plastic pocket page. I couldn't think what I was going to say there. So I could use that one, and then I want to use a normal design A for the next part, because the collection I want to use for the week after that needs one of those. So yeah, it's just trying to sort of organize it that way that, you know, you're using the best pocket for the photos that you've got and also the collection that you've got. So yeah, it's just trying to get a bit organized. So I'm just going to put my dates in there. So obviously it's week 44, and yeah, I just can't believe that we're nearly through the year. I'm so excited to start Project Life for 2025, but I just can't believe I've been doing this for 3 years now. I remember when I first started and I wasn't too sure what I was doing, and now it's one of my favourite things ever. Like, I love looking through it all. I love organising it every week. I love looking through the photos. I love the effort that I take to take photos. You know, it's really made me think about taking photos in moments compared to when I used to, and I take pictures of everything now, and I'm just so glad I do, because we looked through my 2021 album and I just thought it was amazing. Like, I just thought I completely forgot about certain things, and to have the photos there was just, yeah, I really, really love Project Life. I'm so glad I started it, and yeah, I do see myself doing it for the rest of my life. So yeah, I'm going to put that in there, and that is the first part of week 44 done. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll be back soon. Bye.